Hey y'all. So I have an alopecia story time for you. So back in 2014 was when I cut my locks off, right? I had locks for about 6 years and it was down maybe the middle of my back at that time. And I decided to cut my locks because I already had alopecia on my edges, right? However, due to the length and the weight of my locks, as well as the weight of my life, I started experiencing thinning in the crown of my scalp. And so I figured, well, I've already experienced locks, which I've always wanted locks. I've always admired the beauty of locks. I was like, well, this experience has come and gone, so might as well let it go, right? So I had help with some liquid courage to start the process with cutting my locks. All right, cut the locks. And here comes the issues, right? So being that my alopecia was here, I'm going to tell you honestly that it was so hard to find a barbershop or a barber who could cater to my specific needs, right? Because I can't just get a regular haircut or a Caesar or whatever you call those different haircuts, right? Which I was so unaware of because if with my experience of what I call barbershop hopping, each barbershop has their own lingo, their own. In one shop, it can be called a Caesar. In another shop, it's called something totally different. So, anywho, that was part of the conflict. So, it was just hard to find a good barber. I want to say a good barber because I feel that there are good barbers. I just feel that the barbers that I experience, they say they could have, worked with me with blending and making it not look so obvious that I had alopecia, right? So had a few consultations, failed. A few were not very personable. They didn't honor my request, even though on the phone was one thing, in person was something totally different. So, got with one barber, faded it nice, cool, no problem. Then I started experiencing irritations in the top of my head due to the constant repetitious bumps or whatever, or I don't know what to call it, when you get the razor or the clipper and is going back and forth here and it's hitting that one spot, that one area, and it just caused an irritation. And so at that point I was kind of tired of that experience, and I was like, it's just time to let the hair go, right? I was fly, I had the funky zigzag parts, and I mean fly, right? If I find some pictures, I will add it to this video. So I just got tired of it and I just let it go. So in 2016 was when I just decided to be bald. And I love it, right? I fully embraced my alopecia. I embraced the beauty of being a bald, bold woman on purpose. And I am so grateful that being bald on purpose did not take away anything from me, right? Did I have a few lows? Of course I have. I've had that. But I still stand firm to be an advocate, to be a product creator, to create apparel that celebrates who we are, right? Hence the I am a a professional bald woman. One of my favorite shirts. However, yeah, the barbershop hopping thing was just not the best experience, even though it was part of my journey. It just wasn't cool. And I want to say thank you to the person that encouraged me to make this video, so others can know what comes with the journey of being a bald woman. And of course, every journey is different. Every person experienced a different journey with being bald and how they came to the place of being a bald person, wearing our beautiful bald crown. So I trust that this video will reach the beautiful soul that it's supposed to reach. And peace and balance.